What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. Guess what we're doing today? We are doing a review of the GE stand mixer. So everybody's been wanting about this mixer. It's a 5-quart mixer. It's been up on Amazon for a little while, and I got a good deal on it for Prime Day. So everybody voted that we're going to do a full test and review, and that's what we're going to do today for What's Up Wednesday. So welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. Okay, so we're going to do a classic Amy Learns to Cook test review on this mixer. So we're going to be looking at the overall look and feel of the mixer. That's the fit, the finish, the parts, the features, sort of subjective category. Then we're going to be making whipped cream with the whisk. With the whisk. We're going to be making cookies with the paddle, and we're going to be making bread dough with the dough hook. So the overall look and feel. So this is the first mixer that GE came out with. They recently came out with another one, a digital smart mixer. So this one is 5.5 quart. That one is 7 quarts. The difference is a good $700 in price if you were to get one that's a full price. This one is around $299, but it goes on sale for $150. The smart mixer is like $1,000, so that's the difference in the price. So we're going to be doing this one today. So this is 5.5 quart. Obviously, it's a tilt head. When I initially unboxed it and pulled it out of the wrapper, I was a little surprised. So I'll put a link up here where I did that. I was a little surprised because I thought the attachments here were a little thin, and I was a little concerned. I don't know if these are burnished. I looked in the manual, and it says that these two are hand wash only, and this one is dishwasher safe. So I'm not sure. Does that mean these are burnished? I don't know. They seem like they have some kind of coating on them. I don't know what that is. So we will see. I do see the inside in here. It looks like it's raw. So that might be one issue because the inside here is raw. So this is a little on the thin side to me. Comes with this splash guard. I don't really use these. It is like a C splash guard. So I guess it goes on here. Does it really? Obviously, you can put it on here and put this down. Can you take this on and off? No, so it's not like a regular C. It's a lift-ahead C. So it's a 7-speed mixer. It has a handle on the bowl. The bowl is a little like... They could have rounded the corners on this handle because it's a little, I can't say it's sharp, it's just, it's a little pointy, I guess you could say. This here is metal, so that's good. Seems like my bowl right out of the box has a little, I don't know if I would call it a dent, but I see something a little in there. So I don't know if that was just shipping or what.
Does it feel thinner than usual or about the same?
It feels a little thinner. So the actual mixer to it, I feel like, is pretty decent. It has like this, solid metal feel to it. It doesn't necessarily need suction cups on the bottom because it has like a really nice presence and stance to it. I can't say that it's like hugely bigger than the KitchenAid. I just think the neck on it is a little wider, and I really think that it has kind of a substantial feel to it.
It weighs about 20 pounds, so it doesn't need suction cups.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if this is metal or what it is.
You think they got sheep there?
I don't know.
All right, tell us what everyone wants to know.
So everybody wants to know, does the attachments from KitchenAid fit on this GE? So this is the old school slicer shredder. It still works on, there's a new model. I actually have that model, but I haven't found it since we moved. So we're gonna see if this will fit on here. So let's see if it'll spin. Oh, it spins! So it appears to work, at least for the slicer shredder it works. Awesome. So I'm assuming since it works with that one that it should work with the others, I would imagine. That's pretty cool to know. So I think it's a decent contender so far in the 5-quart tilt head mixer arena. I do like, it just seems like it has kind of a heavy stance to it. I really like that. Aside from the attachments that I'm really not all that big of a fan of, I do like the actual mixer itself. So let me go wash up these parts and get this test and review underway. Okay, Farmer Ebu chilled the bowl and the whisk for us. Thank you, Farmer Ebu. We're going to go ahead and put the whisk on here. I've got 2 cups. Oh, we're doing the whisk with cream first. This is the easy one. So we're making some whipped cream. We got 2 cups of heavy cream. And we're going to see what this thing can do. We're starting to get creamier. That was pretty slow. I don't know what the deal is.
It's been 2 minutes.
And it's...
It was making some weird noises.
Yeah, making some weird noises. Whoa. Well, we have whipped cream. That was weird. It was a little on the slow side, and it was making, it like changed pitch on the motor. Like, we got our whipped cream. It kind of changed pitch on the motor. I don't know. I think I was like, it was too liquid, longer than most ever mixers that I've used. It made the cream. It did a good job. It was, I don't know. It was slightly took longer, and the motor changed. Yeah, it made a weird sound.
So let's see what happens when you make cookies.
Yeah, we're going to make cookies next. Okay, time for some cookies. I got the paddle. I got a couple sticks o' butter. Sticks o' butter. We're going to go ahead and smooth those out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some sugars in here. White sugar. Brown sugar, and we're going to see how this baby creams. So it definitely needs some scrapey action, which is not unusual for stand mixers. If you have to scrape a couple times, I see sort of a layer of butter down there. We're going to let this go like 3 minutes. Maybe not, because it needs a scrape again. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you guys can see that and determine what you feel about that.
Does it look like it's lighter than what it was before?
Well, seems to push
I mean, you got brown sugar
the stuff all over to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and put peanut butter in here. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Doesn't matter until you get the peanut butter in there.
Well, the sugar and butter is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll put the peanut butter right there. Stop.
Put a couple eggs in here. I see a lot of egg on the edge there, so we need to scrape this down. Okay, we got flour, salt, baking soda, and baking powder. Whoops. Stir that with the end of my spatula. We're going to turn this down low. Okay. So it looked like it combined it pretty well. It looked fluffy after I put the peanut butter and stuff in. I didn't totally get the fluff I like just with the butter and sugar. I had to scrape quite a few times. But it seemed to have enough power. Seemed to have plenty of power. It eventually got all the way down to the bottom. So, I think it did pretty good. Okay, time to make some bread dough. So we have the dough hook on here. This is the most challenging thing for a mixer. We're making a 6-cup bread dough, 6 cups of flour recipe. Sugar, instant yeast. We have a little bit of oil to soften the bread.
Yay.
I'm going to drop my salt into the flour. Let's rock and roll. You usually want to leave a mixer like no more than a 2 when you're making bread. Let's see what this can do. Start there. Oop, yeah, I need more. The rest of this flour in there. We're going to let this go and see how it does it. So I've knocked this down a couple times and it just grabs up and spins on that dough hook. This dough hook is not the right shape. I'm also getting kind of a metal smell, like a burning smell. The head is not bobbing around, but I cannot get this dough to not bind up on the dough hook like this. It's just not kneading. Really sticky though. I don't know. Okay, so it seems like the dough is just going around the beater. I've tried to knock it down several times and I'm still having that problem. I just am not getting the knead. It's warm back here. Eric caught it with the infrared at like 127, which is 73 degrees in here, so
close to 50 over.
Yeah, 50 degrees over ambient. Really, really bad smell coming out of there. I mean, I don't know if like some electrical appliances will give you like that kind of a smell, maybe because they're burning off something that was in there from the manufacturing process.
That's very similar to the smell the Vitamix gives off before it trips on over temp because I stress it.
Yeah, so Eric stresses his Vitamix and he trips it and he says it's the smell that he gets just before that. So let me go, oh yeah, it's warm. Let me go grab a board. I mean, it's really stuck to the, it just kept like binding up on the hook. I just think the hook's not the right shape. This is what the hook looks like. It's like a, it's like a J.
Okay. No. Well,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our dough. So, did it develop? I mean, it feels okay. It feels okay. We have some stretch action going on. It breaks up a little bit because I have it a little bit hydrated. But I do see a little bit of gluten development. So I do have, it breaks there, but I do have a little bit. I mean, it feels okay. I think it'll make some pretty good bread. But I really, the smell coming out of that mixer was just, it wasn't good. I'm not a super big fan of the shape of the hook. I think it whirled around there a little too much. And what I'm frustrated about is this mixer has a really good stance to it. I feel like it's a solid mixer. Wow, it's still warm. Solid mixer. It would look great on your counter. I think, it's, when you say, at what price point do you get like an all metal mixer? This is an all metal mixer and it's a great price point. I give them a lot of credit for that. I really think that the limitations of this are the attachments. These. I think the whisk is too small for the shape of the bowl. It took way too much time. An unusually long amount of time to make the whipped cream. I had to scrape it a lot when I was doing the cookies. And with the bread dough, it's just really not my favorite. I really don't like the shape of the hook. I don't like how it was spinning around there. I got okay dough out of it, but man, with that smell going on, yeah.
Reliability would be a question at that point.
For me, you can take all that and gather that in making your decision. But those are my thoughts on the GE stand mixer. Thanks for joining me. It's Wednesday. I hope you have a great day. But